Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at USA. Ran an okay time in practice, not great. We got Jordan in here. He was in my last practice. He was excited to get in the same race with us, so good luck to him. And if you guys didn't see my last NASCAR race, we're trying something a little different on screen, like with my throttle and stuff down here with the gear, and then the top left has the standings. Under green, it'll show the top 3 on the top one, and then it'll cycle out the rest of the field below that. Kind of like what it's like on TV in a way, but hopefully we can do pretty well here. Fastest I've ran so far is like a 27.606 in my last practice on a pretty clean track, and then on a pretty worn out track I was able to run like 27.1s, 27.2s still. Basically just running the bottom for the most part, trying not to get too sideways through the slick on exit of one. Ran a 27 flat. I can get quicker than that, as long as I don't screw up turn 3 here and hit the inside wall. Should be fine. Might not have the fastest run off of turn 4 though. Feel like I got real sideways in. 26.8, okay. That's actually better than we got in practice, which is hilarious. And that lap's not going to count because we got too sideways into turn 1. I was paying too much attention to what my time was. I'll take a 26.8 though. That's pretty quick. I'm happy with that with a worn out track like this. But I'm pretty sure we're going to have a consolation race because there's like 18 people in here. And I'm pretty sure that the feature race only holds 16. So that's going to make the race a little bit longer. Track a little bit more worn out, which should be fun. And let's see how many people have qualified. Most people have. We still have the 4 car left, and they are here. They're the only one we are waiting on. So we've got about 40 seconds left. I'll bring it back and get ready to go green. And hopefully we hold on to the pole here. Alright, well the 4 car did not qualify, and we do only have 17 in here, not 18, which is still going to make a consolation race. It's going to have to kick out one guy, which is unfortunate. And all this stuff on the screen is from sim racing apps. You can see up here in the top left. A guy I used to race in a league with like 6-7 years ago, he started like programming all this and making it like come alive basically. He was like one of the first guys that came up with stuff like this, I think. And he just does it for fun. You can look it up on Facebook, find out how to download it pretty easily. Or if you don't have Facebook, you can probably just look up simracingapps.com and it'll probably be there. But it's all free, and it's pretty easy to use also. Like, you just click on the icon, it says where you want to use it. I just use it while you're in the car, so when you go back to the replays and stuff, it'll disappear. It works out pretty well for us. I like it a lot. So because I haven't used it since I like league raced 6-7 years ago with the guy, because we were like testing it out and everything. But he has a lot of stuff on there, like fuel that you need in the car, how much to put back in it for the end of the race, tire wears, all that. Like, you can just look through it. They have a whole bunch of different standings. They have relatives that you could put anywhere on the screen, and you actually see all this while you're racing. Not like, I know there's some other stuff on YouTube that people use and they can't physically see that themselves, like it's just an overlay for the recording or stream or anything, but I can actually see all this on screen. It doesn't really bother me. Like, it's not in the way or anything. Like the leaderboard and stuff in the top left, I think that's just kind of like cool for you guys to see, more or less, because you can see if I'm like doing bad, how far the leader's up ahead, and or if you're in the race, you can see where you're at that point in the race. So, and then the throttle thing I like at the bottom, because you can see like how much throttle I'm using. The brake will like light up, it'll like start to light up lightly red and fully red when it's fully on, like it is now.
You're blinking a little bit.
That's scary.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't go away on the pace lap, it should clear up.
It looks like Jordan is in the other split, so we'll probably watch him, see if he can get through the field a little bit for his heat race, and hopefully he can make it to the feature no problem. I think I want to say top 6 make it to the feature straight away, and then everybody else behind that will go to the consolation. So 3 from this one, 2 from the other one, and then the top 4 from the 5 will make it into the feature. But we'll skip the consolation race because that's just going to be kind of pointless. 4 people make it out of 5, and there could just be somebody not there, and you have to sit through it anyways. But this track's gonna get real worn out. I like when this track gets really worn out. It's a lot of fun to me, because I could still hook the bottom pretty well in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, I'll move up with the line some, but I'll try to cut off the exit of turn 2 to keep that speed on exit and just like cut the track down some. If you can keep it straight through the slick, say that at least. We have one more time around to the green, try to get a good jump. We only got 8 laps here in the heat. No caution in the heat race, unlike the 410 sprint car tour. Those have cautions in all the heat races and everything.
Great day to go racing.
But hopefully we can win our heat, start on pole for the feature. That would be great. Because if we don't, we might be stuck on the bottom for the feature, which could suck in turn 1, but I think it'll be fine for turn 3. But I'm just hoping we'll win our heat race and we won't have to really worry about that. We can run wherever we'd like. Kind of a slider line through 1 and 2 might work. I didn't really try that out. I just know like going in high, coming off low works really well at this track in a lot of cars. Starting 3rd gear here.
Hey, baby, do your thing.
Get a decent jump. 2 cars still like to our outside. So he had a pretty good jump there. I'll try to slide up slightly, get out of the slick, so we're not too sideways off of turn 2 here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the leaderboard in the top left and the throttle and everything on the bottom. Because I feel like it just looks nice. Like it's a little bit more information for you guys to watch if you want to.
28.042.
Getting into turn 1 sometimes is just super tight, and I can't get the car to rotate every now and then. It doesn't happen every lap, but every now and then going in turn 1, it does not want to turn. Going into 3, I'll kind of just let it roll, and then pick up the throttle about halfway through and drive it off. Just trying to keep the car straight on exit is the main thing. Looks like that they're doing a crossover behind us.
26.971.
That was a better 1 and 2. Don't get your back tires in the grass. Your front tire in the grass is fine, but with the back tire, with all the wheel spin and stuff, it just slows you down a whole bunch. These cars won't really spin out due to it. Some other cars will. If you get in the grass, somebody dropped out due to connection loss. That's unfortunate. Got the 5 car behind us now.
26.956.
26.956. That still would have been pole in qualifying, so that's not bad. They're fighting side by side behind us. We got about a second lead with about halfway through this heat race. So as long as we can just keep doing what we're doing, we'll be fine. But this is like one of my favorite tracks on oval or dirt. This is a very fun track for me. I've always had a lot of fun here. Damn, we ran an 8 there? Nice. Just getting that front tire on the grass, trying to stay as low as possible through turn 1 and 2. In the feature, it might be slightly different, because it gets a lot more thin in the bottom of 1 and 2 than it does in 3 and 4. You just have to worry about this inside wall in 3 and 4. You might clip it and it'll hook you really fast, so you have to be careful with that.
27.0.
Yeah, if we can just run 27 zeros, 26 nines consistently right now, I'll be happy with that. And then in the feature, if we can run consistently like a 2 or a 3, I feel like that'd be pretty good, because the track's gonna get much more worn out by that point. People are gonna be running everywhere trying to find grip, because not everybody can stay along the bottom when it gets worn out in 3 and 4. And some people try to and just hook the wall and end up causing a wreck. Or it will hook the inside wall, not hook the inside wall, they'll bounce off the inside wall and go straight to the outside. Had a decent 1 and 2. I kind of got 2 sideways going in. But like going into turn 3, it just is so smooth, just letting off and letting it kind of glide in. And then just slowly pick up throttle when your car gets some more grip.
27.1.
I'm gonna try to slide up here in 1 and 2, see if that helps us out a little bit for this lap or not, because I have some room behind me to test something. That didn't go well in 1 and 2. So it looks like I lost a couple tenths. So probably not going to do that way. I don't think the slider line in the 1 is the play. 3 and 4 I've got hooked up on the bottom, which I love. I just love doing that at this track. But I think going in the feature, we'll start up here and then try to cut down on exit, keep the car straight coming on exit, and then go out to the wall here. I think that will be the play in the feature race, at least. And who was it that fell out? The 4 car who didn't even do qualifying. He was in our heat and isn't going to be in the race, it looks like, if he doesn't join back. So we still gonna have to watch consolation for just the 4 guys that are still gonna be here, which is unfortunate. But let's go forward. Jordan is starting out in 3rd position. Hopefully he can do pretty decent here. Waiting for him to join in with everybody else on track. There he is, the 6 car. We'll watch him, see how he does moving up through the field if possible. Hopefully he can. Now with my mic in my way, I'm trying to like see my keyboard and stuff. It's already on my left and I can't use it very well.
For fun.
Yeah, I don't know what happened behind us, but we got a pretty big gap. I think they were just battling behind us, the 2 and the 5, which helped us out a ton.
Yeah, I tried to get you on the high side. I just couldn't get a good drive off. Good race.
Yeah, then the outside of this track is just kind of so far around. You really need to cut off the exit if you're going to run high. But these guys got 8 laps, and then the consolation has 10. So they're going to be able to wear out this track a lot more. It's going to be much different than it was in the heat number 1 for us. Like I said, I think we're going to see some people start venturing outside in 1 and 2. Probably 3 and 4 as well if they can't keep it right down there on the edge. Because it is pretty tough to ride right along that inside wall. But it's very satisfying when you can do it. Over and over. Very satisfying to me. That's why I really like this track. You can get some multiple lanes really working, like at Volusia. You can run the bottom, you can run the top, you can make some different lines work when this track gets super worn in. But the further up this track gets, the kind of easier it is to just go up and then cut the exit, and you can get a lot of speed that way. And a lot of people just try to ride the wall all the way around, like a normal dirt track, like Eldora or Charlotte. But that doesn't really make the fastest laps at this track. So you have to kind of like find the right lanes. And I've just had a lot of success here at this track doing that stuff. I think the cut down stuff I started figuring out in like a 305 sprint when I was with a bunch of faster guys getting beat. Like I was in like 4th, 5th or something, and watching all the guys go in high into turn 1 and then like cut down real early, get a straight line off of turn 2, and they were just driving off for me. So it was very impressive, and I started picking that up. And then it works in these cars pretty well too. You don't cut down super hard. You kind of get like halfway through the corner and you get the car turned down. 12 car gets a huge jump. Starts off real early here. We'll see if the, who is that? The 14 can battle him for the top spot. 6 car's got a battle on his hands. 3 cars running right on that outside where there's a ton of grip, but he's kind of too far up there in the grip. These guys are battling side by side. 3 in the 10. 13 doesn't slow down too much. Sends the 10 up into the 3. 3's probably mad at the 10, and they're about 4 wide there coming off the corner. About to all wreck. Oh my goodness. And the 10 car hooks the 13. Just completely hooked them. Ooh, that guy had nowhere to go. 15 car just absolutely destroyed the mystery machine. I don't even know what number.
What a dick move, bro. I was all the way down the bottom. You kept coming on to me. That was
Who was that? The guy that finished 2nd to me? I think so, yeah. Oh, these guys, I don't know what's happening.
Okay, you'll get a protest for that.
Yeah, he completely just dumped him.
I'm sick and tired of you dickhead drivers. I'm gonna start doing something about it, because that was rude, dude. I was on the bottom. You knew I was there. You tried to butt me into the goddamn wall coming out of 4, you fucking moron.
We'll see if that he understands what I mean by that. Like, I'm not using a ton of throttle going in. I'm kind of just like letting it slide in and just trying to keep the car as straight as I can for the exits for the most part. Trying not to get too sideways.
8 car, just so you know, you guys are 4 wide. There wasn't much room for anyone from up 4. And then he got clipped when he took you out on the start finish line.
Yeah, I just run identical to
like a dick.
the 8 car is pissed.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay. I don't know from Adam, but he definitely didn't intentionally wreck it.
Boy, you're blind as a bat. The blue and black car intentionally hit me.
Blue and black car. I don't know which blue and black car that is. I think that might be the 13. These guys are all spread out up here. All right, let's go back to the 8 car. See what the hell he's talking
Okay, like
about.
I said, he'll get a protest for that.
Blue and black. Oh, the 13.
Good
Yeah.
luck winning that protest. But
Yeah, I don't think
You're
you
gonna
can
lose that one,
protest
buddy.
the 13. Like
He
they
didn't intentionally hit you. He was turned.
Yeah, they were 4 wide coming off that corner. The 13 tried to pinch down the 8, and a little bit of netcode there brought them together. So that's unfortunate. And then the 13 was just kind of sideways, and the 10 just kind of stayed in the throttle.
To you out of 4.
Yeah, that is what happened. Like, his car is wrecked out. Like, he can go watch that easily. But a lot of the dirt stuff, I just run stock what they give you. Besides the sprint cars, like the 410 sprint cars, then I'll move the wing in the race. Like, because I have some buttons on my wheel, I'll move forward or back if needed. What lap are these guys on? 7 of 8? These guys are so spread out up front. It's crazy. Top 4, 5. These guys are still running. 6 is way back there. And then leader's coming off of 2. So he won't get lapped because they're on the final lap now. See if the 14 can do anything here to the 12 right here at the end. What kind of lap times are you running? A 27.1, almost a 2. You're running a 27.3. Jordan's running a 6. So I feel like I feel pretty
Damn, Jesse,
decent.
I thought for sure you were gonna catch me when I fucked up in 1 and 2.
I saw you mess up, and then I did the exact same thing.
27.5. Oh, he must be in this last lap because they both pretty much
Yeah,
messed
you
up
played
that
follow
lap.
leader, didn't you?
I did.
I'm alright messing up in the heat race. I better not do that in the future, though. I got some faith in here.
How much did I screw up typing? I'm terrible at typing in these on a keyboard and everything. I think I'm good. All right, we got the consolation race. 10 laps for 4 guys, and I'm pretty sure only 3 of them are here. Because we got
And my
the
last
8,
3 races
16,
that I've ran, I've gotten
8,
run over
17,
on the start, and
15,
3,
and 4.
5 minutes each
And the 15
time
and
of
4
repair.
aren't here. So, they're racing literally
Yeah,
for
that
no
seems to be a
reason.
thing
Everybody,
here, but I
all,
mean, a lot of
I need to mute them real quick. All 3 of them are making it through. 15 and 4 aren't here, so pretty much a pointless race. So I'll watch this, skip forward, and you guys will see us back here in the feature. All right, well, we're starting on pole for the feature race. The 5 car was messaging me the whole consolation race. Only 2 guys ran that, the 8 and the 16. And the 8 went 2 laps down, just like half throttling it the entire time. So that was really just boring. I was messaging the 5 the whole time. He was wondering how I drive these things. Like, it just gets so tight on him and pushes. And I was just trying to tell him, like, I just let the car slide in and then pick up the throttle on the halfway to the exit and just keep the car straight. That's all I was doing. So I don't know. It's tough to explain because I just do it a lot off field and I have a lot of practice in these cars at this track. Like, I never went through the rookie class on dirt, so I never had to, like, go through these cars and get through the rookie class because when dirt came out, it went off our regular oval rating. And so I ran some races off my A license on oval on the dirt side. So, like, they kind of just transferred it over. And then you had to work on the iRating to get up. I don't remember what I started at there. But I just love this track. I've had a lot of practice at this track in a bunch of different cars, and I usually do pretty decent just because I like this track and it gets so worn out like it is. Like, you can see down here is so worn out all the way to the edge. Probably going to run high going into turn 1 and then try to duck down on exit. That's my main strategy, as long as nobody's like right on our inside, so I don't cut them off and wreck ourselves. So hopefully we can have a decent run. Need to get a good start. There are cautions here, but you will be single file for the restarts. So hopefully we can hold on to the lead. The 12 seemed pretty quick in his heat race, but we were running decent, like, better times than him. So hopefully I can hold that on him. And I can kind of just hold that bottom in 3 and 4 is the main thing I'm hoping for.
All right, fellas, nice and smooth here today. Let's go out and have ourselves some fun.
And we'll see if the 5 can follow us, like, with us to the front and see if he can get around the 12 car, because he was pretty quick in the heat race. He wasn't any sort of slow. Like, he was just battling with the 2 car. And then once he got by the 2, he was kind of the same pace as us, maybe a 10th
starting
slower.
on top or down at the bottom, Austin.
What do you mean, like, just running wise?
Yeah, on the start when you take off out of 4, are we gonna go up top or are we starting down at the bottom?
Depends if we're side by side, but I plan to go outside in 1 and bottom in 3 still.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to him about it.
Pace cars off.
Because I'm gonna go high in turn 1, but I'm gonna cut off on the exit. I guess he wanted to try to throw it in low, which he ran great down there. Don't want to wreck him there.
Still inside.
He had a great turn 1.
Clear, clear.
I really don't want to go outside in turn 3. That's probably why he asked me, so he could go under us. That worked out quite well for him.
0.70,
Oh, we got 2 sideways. Just need to keep the car straight. But the 12 car had a great turn 1. We'll see if he could hold the bottom as well, though. So I'm gonna use a little bit of brake to try to get the car rotated down to the bottom. Gas it up a little bit, get to his inside, not hit him.
outside.
Super tight racing.
All right, so you go down there. So I was trying to give you the room.
No, you're all good.
7.282.
He gave us the slightest bit enough room. It worked for us. Damn, he got that hooked up on the bottom there. That was good. I thought I'd be able to do my line in 1 and 2, but there might not be enough grip up there.
Outside.
I have such a good 3 and 4. I just can't do anything because we get pinched off. Like, it's so tough. I need to be like almost side by side with him going into 3 to make that work, I think. Like, I'm tapping the brake a little bit getting in these corners, more in 3 to try to keep the car low.
Sorry.
Okay, there might be a caution, I'm not sure.
You're good, man.
12 car is starting to go really high there. In 3, I smacked the wall because I was going too slow and got the car rotated. 5 car staying right with us, though.
27.506.
Try to use a little bit of throttle, try to keep the car straight. Once I got on throttle, it got sideways on us. These guys are running better than I am in 1 and 2. I usually do worse in 1 and 2 than in 3 and 4. Just because I like 3 and 4 so much more. Try to get some of the grip on exit and walk it out to the wall to keep it straight. I want to run higher. 27.2, that's not bad. Try to... Oh, I got 2 sideways there. Dang it. That was on me.
About turned myself around right there.
I almost did too. I almost did the same thing. Try to run it high and then cut down on exit. Damn, it is slick up top. Okay, that's not good. There's just no grip up there.
Clear.
It's like the slick is all the way at the top. It's so weird.
27.901.
I feel like going in up here in 1 isn't bad. Oh, there's a wreck. That's gonna be a caution. No caution?
My car's destroyed. Thank you.
No caution?
Outside.
That's confusing.
Still outside. Clear.
Thought for sure there would have been a caution for that. That guy was completely sideways. Half his car was in the groove. And there was no caution for that. That was confusing.
27.51. Clear. Good, man. You
There's a little bit of grip starting to get built up here, mainly on the exit, so I might have a decent run. Crossing back over again.
Outside.
This is a lot of fun.
At the door. Outside. Clear outside.
Try to get the car all the way down here. Try not to get too sideways so my back end doesn't get into them.
Outside.
Kept it super close.
Outside. 27.6.
I'm gonna get away in the grass.
Clear.
Really screwed up the entrance of that corner. I think I messed up the 5-2 doing that. I think he tried following me. Whoops. I really screwed up that corner. Him messing up the corner behind us really helped us for the rest of the guys not catching us at least. 12 car is kind of finding that grip in the middle of the slick and getting good exit off of 4.
27.7.
Oh, I got in the wall a little bit. I want to run up here and try to get the exit to cut down. We had a little bit of room, so I wanted to try it. See if it works out for us at all. And we get our first caution. I don't know how.
No.
I don't know how it took that long.
Take a Captain Morgan and Diet Coke.
I'm shocked we didn't get it earlier with the 10 car sideways. That was confusing.
Should be starting behind the 12.
I know, but I was kind of counting my blessings because damn, I was pulling away.
Yeah, I about killed myself twice in turn 1. I think I took the 5 with me one of the corners by accident.
I know. The sad thing is, I was up there by myself and took myself out of the race. I hit that thing sideways. And
Yeah. It gets real slick in turn 1. It's bad. But we got a couple caution laps here, so hopefully we can get a good...
down there is crucial.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully we can get a good jump with the 12 car. He went super early in his heat race, so I'm assuming he's going to do the same thing here. So hopefully we can get a good jump with him and try to keep up with him and get by him if we can. But hopefully we have a good rest of this race. About 15 laps to go when we take the green, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green once again.
Give me a quick radio check, please.
All right, getting ready to go green again. I imagine the 12 is going to go early.
Do one more time. I gotta
We'll
make
see
sure
how
you
this
green behind
goes. I might like start pushing him when I think he's about to go, and maybe he'll start going then, try to get to a lead from behind us. But he is the 12 car. Hopefully he'll do a little bit of a mess up like he did earlier, but I've been messing up plenty too. I've done it twice now, where I got super sideways, the 5 got by us, and then on the bottom where I just completely messed up our entrance.
Get a little deep breath there, buddy. Grab those belts.
All right, let's see how this goes. He's probably gonna go super early with the pace truck. I can't see the pace truck though. 4th gear might have been a little bit better, to be honest. 14 had a good jump, but then
I
backed
got
off.
the fucking black flag. Are you
Oh,
fucking
did
kidding
he?
me?
He went early. He went early. Oh no, he tried to go too early. That really sucks.
This is a fucking crock of shit. I got a fucking black flag because that motherfucker decided to wait till the last minute. Usually pulls off quicker.
That's an AI. They do the same thing every time, but that's really unfortunate. That's super unfortunate, man. He had a great
Did
race.
anybody else get a black flag?
27.4.
I did not.
6.
I almost did. I almost passed the 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a black flag, so I guess that means I lose the win, huh?
Yeah. So I just need to maintain my position, because in 3 laps or so, he might get disqualified and just disappear.
Damn, so no matter what, it's gonna kick me straight to the back.
Yeah.
27.4.
Or it's going to disqualify him altogether. Because it still
I'm
says he's
gonna
in
try and
first
win
now.
it, just so that way I can fucking protest this shit to iRacing afterwards for their fuck up.
And there's a caution. And it's not going to send him to the back under a caution.
What's going on again?
But the protest isn't going to do anything. Like, you can't get your win given to you or taken away, really. They're not going to do anything about it. I don't think under caution it will, but I don't know if under green after like 3 laps if it just disqualifies you or not. I'm not 100% sure.
No, it'll be a 10-second. It'll be 10 seconds at the end of the race.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
I don't understand why they don't just let me go in the pits and serve the fucking penalty.
Right? Yeah, or just like an EOL under a caution.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Be like, oh shit, false start, caution's back out, EOL instantly. That would make things a lot more fucking easier.
Yeah, it would. That really sucks for the 12, though. That really sucks. He's having a good race, so we'll see if we could still try to get by him, because I'm still going to race him hard for the win. Just in case he could be lying about the black flag. Who knows? Like, some people might do
Or
that.
third lead, and I'm having a good fucking race, and I gotta go and fuck myself.
Yeah, I guess he just went slightly early on the pace truck, which is unfortunate.
What'd you get the black flag for?
Because the fucking pace truck this time decided to go slower exiting the track, and it says I passed the pace car before the green flag came out.
Gotcha. That
Yeah,
sucks,
4th gear
man.
might be slightly better, because then we won't have to shift down the front stretch. Might just do that.
Yeah, he took his sweet ass time the last time on that fucking restart. Shit fucking
He
blows.
must do this race a lot and like time that stuff. That's super unfortunate if he was slightly different.
Oh well,
but...
I'm on a 34-hour reset, so I got all day to fucking play and tomorrow.
Yeah, this dude will get some wins for sure. He's fast. He'll get some wins on this track for sure. Still gonna race him
I'm
and try
just
to get
happy
by
it's
him.
not as hot in Arizona today, so that way the inside of my semi stays pretty cool.
Oh, he's in a semi. That's pretty cool.
Man, it's fucking hot as shit in Arizona today. And humid.
Yeah, I'm up at the truck stop right now in Kingman, Arizona.
Interesting. So he's probably playing on like a laptop with
I'm down in Phoenix.
a wheel and stuff. That's pretty cool. People are
Oh, I know. I
dedicated
used
to this.
to live in Mesa. I worked in at Ray Mine out there in Globe, Arizona.
All right, let's try to get a good jump this time, even though this guy's like timed this stuff. That was a perfect jump for us, right on his bumper.
If it gives me another black flag.
I don't think you can get multiple. I think once you got one, I don't think you can get another. Oh, we slid up hard in turn 1.
It said the same shit to me again. Let the pace car by.
That's annoying. Try to get the bottom hooked up here if we can. 12 car is like angled down, so I didn't want to freaking wreck him.
Clear high. 27.76.
14's going way down there. Oh, we're too sideways. I gassed it up.
I had to check up. Don't fucking spin, dude.
Oh, Jesus, he got wrecked behind us. That's what happens when people start to check
that
up.
was sketchy as hell.
Everybody starts to check up.
Are you kidding me? I'm fucking stopped in the middle of the road here.
Oh my god. This race has been ridiculous. Like, the checkups and stuff, people are just not checking up for each other. Like, they'll let 14...
just comes fucking barreling under me and just fucking spins me out.
14 checked up just
And
a
then
little bit for
I'm
me.
on the backstretch and everybody's passing the 7 clobbers me.
That's so
Couldn't
unfortunate.
get the car to turn, dude. Wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, if you're on dirt and you're on the brakes, you're not turning the
having no
car.
luck here today. It's just a non-iRacing day, apparently.
I might be the luckiest person here being in second right now with the guy having the black flag.
Hey, 12, you from Phoenix, Arizona?
All right, they're just going to be talking to each other for a minute, so... This has been a crazy race so far. Like, we've been checking up for each other. Like, I'm checking up for the 12, trying not to run him over. The 14 checked up for me because I got sideways there in 1 and 2. And then the guy behind him just didn't check up, unfortunately, off of turn 2. It seemed like, because I just saw his car start taking a straight left down the backstretch. And he was yelling on the mic. Oh, my God. That was crazy. But 4th gear, I kind of timed that right with the 12 perfectly. So hopefully we can do that again. I didn't even get into his bumper either. So that was pretty good timing for me. Hopefully we do that again. So we might end up getting the win here, which would be nice with him having black flag. Never really had that problem. That's why I always wait until the pace truck makes his turn before we go, and I just do it at a random time after that. So I don't try to time it the exact moment he's going off, because... yeah, it'll catch people off guard, but like what happened to the 12, you might get yourself a black flag. So I don't think it's worth it, especially if you're in the lead. Like, you might get a slight bit more of a jump, but I don't think it's as much worth it.
Yes, sir. 1 to go.
Getting the one to green again. Got the 5 car back behind us. He had a time getting back up here, it seems like, because he fell pretty far back to like 6th or 7th on when that first caution came out. Because I completely messed up turn 1, and I think he followed me down there through it and hit the inside wall. I don't think he was like the caution or anything, but he definitely fell back pretty far.
I'm going slower this time, so this motherfucker doesn't bitch at me again, okay? Sorry, guys.
Oh, this is hilarious. Try to time it right. I couldn't quite see the pace truck, but had decent timing for it. 12 car went super low there. His car might push up really hard off of 2. Try to see if we can get the exit on the bottom. Try to show I'm here going into the corner. He's going to come block it. But he went super hard into turn 3, so we're going to have a good 3 and 4. Try not to push up into him.
Clear.
I thought he was going to wreck himself on us, to be honest. God, I went super hard into that corner. That was an accident. Got it hooked up down there pretty decent right now. The 5 car does too. He is really fast right now. Yeah, definitely let off slightly earlier than the 5, like I thought was happening earlier when he was saying the car was pushing hard. So hopefully we don't get ran over, but I think we'll be fine. I was just staying in the gas to stay sideways and not run over the 12 there. That was actually pretty cool. We were like synchronized drifting through the corner. Don't hit the wall. 12 car hit the wall though.
Ooh, that bottom line is damn near gone.
Yeah, it's sketchy down there, but it's still fast.
27.6.
Ooh, don't get in the back of him. Sorry.
You're good, bud. I slowed up, man. That's not your fault.
No, I was just trying to stay off your rear. I didn't want to spin you.
Hey, if I spin, it's just because I'm a fucking rookie, that's all.
No, he's having a great race though. And if he's in a truck like he said he is, like a semi racing, that's pretty damn cool.
9.7.
Like dedicated to this thing. Like I don't necessarily think he's a rookie because he's running a C-class race, but dang, I have a little bit of a run on him, but not enough. Trying to get close to his bumper to make him overdrive it again in 3 and 4. I need to get a good run off of 4 to get under him going into 1, it seems like.
27.6.
I'm gonna try to go a little bit higher through 1 and 2.
Keep it up, my man.
See if we can keep up a little bit more speed or get like a good exit off of 2.
Only that damn caution would have never came out.
Yeah, because that's been his downfall, is that caution. Try to get a straight exit off of 4 potentially. Nope, got 2 sideways there. Hitting a little bump on the bottom. Got about like 4 laps to go.
2, 6.
He's got that low line on the entrance really well. I still get him on the exit up top right now. The 5 car is kind of doing the same thing. He had a real bad entrance there. He had a super low entrance. That's going to allow us to get under him a little bit, but we're only on his bumper. He had a little bit more of an
Tried something new
exit.
and it didn't work.
Yeah, no, it did not.
27.7. 0, 8.
I'm hoping he doesn't straighten out. Trying to get to his inside. This has been the weirdest race ever. Like, it's been a great race up here. A lot of fun. But been a really odd race. Had to slow up too much for him. He got in the wall, I got in the wall. He stayed in the gas more, though. Had a better exit. Oh, God, they all had a really good exit behind us, too.
0.093.
Had to go in super low because they had a run on us. Oh, he almost hit that inside wall. Oh, he had a real bad exit there.
That hurt.
Working the outside. Still out there. Clear. In front of you.
That might be it for us.
White
Oh,
flag
God.
this time.
He about
Outside
hooked us.
quarter. Still out there. Outside.
Damn, if that was the final lap, that would have been epic.
27.791. Clear. White flag. Nice and smooth. You are the
Don't get that back
Good
wheel
side
back
out
there.
Get baked. Working the top. Still out there.
We got 3 and 4 on the bottom.
Clear.
He turned in slightly early, and that's going to give us the win. Let's go. That was a hell of a race.
That hurt. I'm sorry, bud.
No, that was a great race. Good run. That was a lot
I
of fun.
figured we were both going to turn in at the same time to be dead even off there, and I turned a little too soon, and boom, it bumped.
That was a great battle. No, that was a great battle, man. That was a lot of fun. Yep, and he's just falling
Yeah,
back in the
definitely was.
standings.
I goofed up a lot there at the end, trying new shit to get that gain that gap again.
It said he finished 4th.
Hey, that was some fun right after caution.
Good race by the 5 too. 5 and the 2. They were freaking side by side back there. Let's see if we can do a burnout in these things or not. I think you can a little bit in the street stocks because they have a clutch and they have enough horsepower. Try to stay out of that guy's way. Get in the victory lane right here. That was a hell of a race though. That was a lot of fun. Sucks for the 14. I need to go back and see what happened to
Stay
him.
off of Ryan, and it just couldn't happen, and you were able to get around both.
I need to
of
see
them,
the
man.
last
So I
2
guess I
laps
made the
here.
way for you.
Because this was
Thanks
just...
too much. That black flag only put me back to 4th, so I'm not going to bitch about it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like,
Daniel, you did, man, but even fighting afterwards, it was a lot of fun. I was trying to stay off of him because I knew you were on my ass, and I was trying not to cause a 3-car pileup. But I mean,
This race was crazy, man, towards the end.
Mad at me because I mean, I did. I was doing everything I could to keep it clean.
I went in real low there. I went in super low there to try to stay off of him because I didn't know how early he was going to turn. Turn 3, like he said, he turned in just slightly early. It gave us a little bump, but kind of shot him up the track, which I wasn't trying to do. I think he, like he said, he turned in slightly early, and they were 3 wide coming off of 4. And the 12 would have finished second if he didn't have that black flag. The 5 car barely beat out. Almost flipped to lap 11. But 5 car barely beat out the 2 car. Like, good freaking run. That was a lot of fun. Let's go back, see the incidents that did happen through the race. Because it was a tight one. Like, the 12 car, he played me in the beginning asking where I was going. And then went and shot below us. That was pretty good by him. 7 car into the wall. Lap 1. They were 3 wide coming off the corner. 16, 10, 7. This was the... oh, there wasn't even a caution for that? Jesus. There's just no caution thrown for the 10 car. The iRacing did not like the 10 car. Oh my goodness. And then they're still like just head on beating banging as we're still racing. I think this is where we all went around the 10. Yeah, it is. Like, he was completely sideways, the middle of 1 and 2. All of us coming by. I don't know how. This is where I screwed up the corner. The 5 car shot down on lap 9. That was. Wasn't as bad as he thought from the inside. Okay. But yeah, the 5 car literally followed me down there. Like, that was my bad. And where is far chase or just chase? That works too. Either or. Like, I went in way too low, got down here, smacked the wall, and he just was turning down there trying to follow us, I think. Let's just watch the rest of the instance from here. Makes it easy. 9 got into the back of the 6. Oh, that's unfortunate for Jordan. He got spun there. That was just unfortunate because the 9 just like overdrove it into the 6. Just went super deep and super low. His car stayed straight. He couldn't get it turned. That's really unfortunate. In that situation for the 6 car, I just would have stayed off the gas, not tried to gas it up to try to straighten out the car. Because I think the throttle might have kept the car spinning and down to the wall, which is unfortunate. And that was actually the first caution. Because it's a 4 car pile up in turn 1 and 2, and there's still a car coming by. That's probably why. And then... what is happening here? I don't know. But on the restarts, the 5 car, he said he almost flipped like lap 11 or 12. Let's see what he was talking about. Oh, I think going into turn 1 right here, like, he was just booking it up here, not getting it to turn in this grip. And the front left is coming up off the ground. That's sketchy. That is sketchy. Completely. I think that might have been where he's talking about. Let's double check. Because that's lap 11. Lap 12. I think he almost did the same thing, didn't he? I think he went in, just not as hard. What is the 12 saying?
You got that big ass bump groove. I'd hate to see how bad it's going to kick us outside the side going 2, 3 wide down that damn thing.
Yeah. Alright. What happened to the 14? It should be coming up soon. Oh, geez. What the hell happened back here? There was a quick caution with the 11 and 13. The 13 just went in super far. Actually, I guess the 11 was just really sideways. 13 was just coming in, never slowed up to the 11. And then the 8 car comes by, hits him. 7 car checks it up at least. And then right here, this was kind of on me, kind of on the 14 in a way. Like, it's just a racing thing. Like, we didn't get together. He had a really bad middle of the corner. Like, I checked up to not run into him a little bit, but I didn't check up that bad, and the 14 just straightened out super terrible in the middle of the corner. He would have came up and hit us. He checked up. 5 car kind of just got in the back of him. The 5 got hit from behind by the 3, it looks like. That's what continued that, because I think the 5 was getting off the gas and then got hit back up by the 3, and then just it spun the 14. Unfortunately, that's unfortunate altogether. Then we're getting going, about 4 to go. 3 car and the 8. The 8 just kind of ran over the 3 there. There's been a lot going on with the 8 car this race. And then that's after the race. But yeah, that was a hell of a battle between the 12 and I there at the end. That was a lot of fun. I don't know how we ended up getting by him here in the last 2 laps. Like, that was absolutely crazy. We just had... he had a really bad 1 and 2. Got that back left tire in the grass, and it kind of just sent him up the track. We had a good exit off of 2. I stick my nose down here. And we were pretty much door to door. Like, I had my nose up to his door, so he gave us the room. He kind of went a little too high, and then netcode clipped us a little bit. I think we would have been fine. I wish that was the final lap right there. Beating him out to the line by inches, that would have been great. Kind of went a little low into one, but it wasn't too bad. Got that left tire. Ooh, the back left actually got on the grass slightly. Trying to stay door to door, barely tapping each other. Keeping it clean, though. And then the 12 turns in just early. Like, I'm starting to turn in, but he got the car to turn in a lot better than me. Like, he turned his wheel a lot harder. I was already turning in slightly, but I'm going with, like, the slick line right here. And then that kind of sends him up the track and gets us easily by him. And then they're 3 wide behind, and the 12 just has the momentum. But he ended up finishing 4th anyways. Great race. That was a lot of fun. Car number 1, we haven't won in a while, but car number 1 here, out of what, 17 drivers, 16 in the feature, should gain some iRating. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in strength of field was only 1800, pretty low strength of field, but there was 2 different splits, which I was shocked by how many people actually registered to run this. I usually don't get this many people running, but it's a Saturday night. It was at like 8 o'clock, so a lot of registries for the race, which was a lot of fun. Made a good race. 5-car ran the fastest lap of the race. He was pretty quick there in the feature. He just had that mishap trying to follow me and then hit the wall and then fell back, but he worked his way back up. Good run by him. The 6-car Jordan, he got back up there in 7th, so good run getting back up there after the wreck early. But we somehow get the win there, got the last couple laps, led, and get it away from John there in the 12, which he got a penalty anyways for going too early on the pace car. Seemed like it was only a 1 second penalty, maybe. It wasn't a whole 10 seconds like the 14 was saying, which he actually ended up finishing way back here, which is unfortunate. He was really fast as well, so he could have been battling in that final lap, like final corner, all that was nuts. Like, that was great. But we gained 32, almost back up to 4300, get some safety out of it as well, because we had a 0x. The 5-car had some mishaps with a 6x there. Jordan only had the 2x, but good run by you guys. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys for saying hello in the race. I like that. It makes me keep wanting to go because people are actually like watching and enjoying. But let me know what you guys think of the new standings and the throttle and all that on screen, because I think it's quite interesting, and you can see like my throttle control a little bit better. And if you just like the standings in the top left or not, I think it's not too intruding. It's not like very big. It just takes up a little bit of the top left, and you can see people's names and how far back they are from the leader and all that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys thought about the race. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys have some good races like this this week as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.